I'm here, I'm queer, and as you read in the title, why am I always explaining this? You can read, probably. I hate that with YouTube, like, oh, let me do it myself. Anyway, moving on. So I'm gonna do the gender tag, because, like, it's kind of my thing to on this channel about gender and sexuality and stuff like that. So let's do this. How do you self-identify your gender, and what does that definition mean to you? Well, I don't know, I'm gender fluid, so it depends. Today I am a she. Definition, like, gender fluid is very, it depends on from person to person. Like, I met people who prefer to be called the opposite gender, but still are gender fluid and stuff. But I describe my gender as me, sort of. Like, I'm having a hard time, like, describing or define, like, what gender I am, because I am just me. What pronouns honor you? I like to be called a her. Like, I'm okay with being called, like, in Sweden we have a word called hen, which is a mix between she and he, because she is hon or he is han, so hen is like a mix, and I'm fine with that. Like, in English they don't have really that word. Like, it is sir, like S-E-R, that can be used like the same way, kind of. But otherwise, if you ain't a specific gender, you're called it. And I find that kind of offensive, because I'm not an object just because I don't have a specific gender. And everything's just easier to be called her, because, like, I have this going on. So, her. Describe the style of clothing you often wear. Like this. Like, when I'm out, I often have jeans, t-shirt and a hoodie. And often, like, when I'm inside, I have these on. I don't know if you can see, like, they're kind of slippers, but they're very soft. So, and when I'm at home, I either wear my unicorn one piece. It's mostly what I wear. So, unicorn one piece or jeans with hoodie. That's kind of my style. That's a long question. I'm gonna have to read it. Talk about your choices with body hair. How do you style your hair? Do you have facial hair? What do you choose to shave or choose not to shave? Whoa. Well, I shave my sides, and I often shave, like, my armpits and, like, down under. like armpits, because I sweat kind of a lot and I have sensitive skin, so I can't use like those special type of anti-sweat things, so it's just easier to get rid of the hair, so it's like cleaner. And like I don't shave much else. Like when I were right there, I used to shave like down under because it tends to like get burning. I don't want burning bushes. This gets a little TMI, but like if you don't like answers like this, then maybe you shouldn't like watch my channel. I should probably put in like disclaimer before my videos, just in case. I'm gonna do that. Anyway, so I shave armpits, sides of the head, and sometimes down under. Though I don't really shave with the razor, I use like creams and hair like trimmer, which is mad cute, by the way. Now it doesn't have like the thingy because I got this like different heads, like all of these, and this little tray. Like I don't use it because I don't have like stuff out. I have everything in a drawer because I have 2 cats and I don't trust them really. But otherwise there's like a little hole in here that you put the charger in, and then you put it on, and you have like nose trimmer, head trimmer, and I don't know if this like for beards. Like I believe that it was supposed to be for men. Yeah, it says that baby was for men. So I believe that this is like beard razor thingy. I tried to use it on my legs just to try it, so but it didn't work, so I don't believe it's that later. That's a long answer too, but it was a long question, several questions, like what do I have? Body hair, how do I style my hair? Like this, mostly. Like sometimes when I want to look good, I put them up like sort of like knots, but I divided them into 3 pieces like this. Now I haven't put it up like completely here. I just took a picture to send to my friends like, hey, sort of. But like when I said 1 here and 2 there, to like sleep on and stuff, and it gets like really curly and very pretty. Like I have slightly curly hair because my dad have like that really curly hair. I never have like long enough hair to be that frizzy boy thing, but he have that type of hair. So like if I want to look good, like maybe go out or something, I usually sleep in 1 or several knots or buns or stuff like that. Sometimes braids too. But that's how I style it, mostly like this because I'm a lazy person. It's like facial hair. No, I don't. Well, I have like femstache, sort of like that I haven't bothered to like remove. I don't know if you can see, like I have like a 10-year-old stash sort of. Like I've heard that you get hairier if you drink coffee. I don't know if that's true, but I'm a coffeeholic, so it could be because of it. It doesn't really bother me, like it's just there. So I kind of have facial hair. Like it isn't like facial hair, but I have hair on my face. Okay. Why is this question so long? And to read it out loud again. Talk about cosmetics. Do you choose to wear makeup? Do you paint your nails? What type of soap and perfume do you choose, if any? Like, I do paint my nails. Like it's often, like I have often like some nails on my desk, a nail polish on my desk, like when I'm watching a movie or Supernatural or stuff like that. I just like paint my nails. Cosmetic, I own makeup, like quite a lot. And like it isn't like on a regular basis. Like now when I color my hair, I usually do my eyebrows a little darker, because I have rather light eyebrows. Like my dad's dark haired, so I have like semi-dark eyebrows. Like they're rather dark for being a natural blonde, but they ain't dark enough for like blackish colors. But like I enjoy makeup, and that's kinda why I don't do it every morning. Like that sounds really weird, but like I want to spend time on doing it properly, like nice cat eye or so. And when I'm in a hurry, I'm tired and stuff in the morning, the only time I really have time, patience, or so for is like foundation, concealer, powder, maybe eyeliner, light eyeshadow, mascara. Like it can be pretty, but I want to do much more. Like spend time doing like a nice look. So I mostly do it when it's a festivality or stuff like that. And perfume, like I rarely use perfume, like for the same reason, because I'm just tired and wanna eat breakfast, wake up, drink my coffee and just go to school. And such, so I rarely use it. Like I have one that I got from a friend that I use quite often, like, and so, but like it was a while ago and it's almost empty and I haven't bothered to buy something else. And like soap, I'm more much into, like I love to go to like fancy soap store and like the smell and buy like expensive soap with lavender and vanilla and stuff like that. Like, I rarely do it because I hardly can afford it. Like, I never have the time to like go out, stuff like that. But I do enjoy soaps and stuff, and every time I bath, I use like bath salts and bubbles and stuff like that. This smells really good, so that part, yes. So I guess this should be my kind of feminine side. Have you experienced being misgender? If so, how often? Like, not really. Not recently. Like, I have these and my ass, so it's kind of obvious that I am a woman. But when I was little, I used to have this like pixie cut because I were kind of a tomboy. I liked to play around a lot, and I didn't really have patience to sit down and get my hair brushed and such. So my mom just took this and like. So I had like a very, very short hair for most of my childhood, or like I always had kind of short hair, like compared to other girls, because I have very thin hair, so the longest I can have is like hair. So I always kept it like hair, like right now. It's not kinda long, like it's still kinda short, but like, yeah. So when I was very, very little, I usually were mistaken for a little boy. So because I had short hair and no feminine curves, because obviously I was like 8, maybe younger when I had that hairstyle, and I often wore like jeans jackets and pants, and hardly ever like skirts or stuff like that. So I often got a boys' toy at McDonald's and such, but it hasn't happened recently. Like, if I was more flat-chested, then maybe I would be mistaken for a boy or such, but no. Do you experience dysphoria? Is it called that? I have no idea. I haven't heard it before. I had to Google it. How does it affect you? Like, not really. Like, I don't believe, I'm not sure if this is like right, but I Google it, and hold on, and like, according to Wikipedia, you were like, if you don't feel like your gender or stuff like that. I didn't quite get it, but it wasn't something I like. It was something I felt like. I did kind of feel when I'm maybe 14 or 15, like usually you're trying to find yourself around that age and try different styles and stuff, but I kind of felt like way too non-feminine and trying to be much more feminine and wear dresses and makeup and grow my hair out and such. But it was only for like a year or such. Then like this is another story I can talk about some other time, but I kind of fell into depression and stuff like that, and didn't have the strength or such to spend time every morning on doing my makeup and such, and often I just put on a hoodie, some jeans, a beanie, so I didn't have to wash or brush my hair, I just went to school. And that kinda started like this style. But no, I haven't felt like really having to extensively feel like a gender or stuff like that. So yeah, I don't know if like I didn't understand the question, so I don't know if my answer was right. If you feel like I answered it wrong, let me know them in the comments. And another one. Talk about children. Are you interested in having children? Would you want to carry a child if that were an option for you? Do you want to be the primary caretaker for any child you may have? Well, like, I do want children because, like, obviously most people want children, have like a want for children or reproduce and stuff like that. But like, first of all, not a fan of children. Like, they're cute and stuff, but like, I don't know how to do children. Like, I don't mean make, but like, I haven't had smaller siblings or met babies and stuff like that, so it's like, what do you do with it? Like, and then often mothers maybe have like specific opinions on how to handle the child, and I'm like, no. And then, like I've stated, I have Asperger's syndrome, and because of that I don't feel like reproducing, partly because persons with Asperger I have problem like feeling empathy and like putting someone else's need in front of their own, and I don't know how I would be as a mother, but I've seen mothers with Asperger, and they aren't very good mothers, I would say. Like, I don't want to offend anyone, but very often the child suffers from trauma and stuff like that. Like, some mothers can be okay mothers, like, well, fathers can be like parents in general. But like my father had Asperger too, and like then I didn't think about it, but when I look back I can see how it affects me, and I don't want to give a child that life if I can prevent it. And then I don't want to spread the genes. Like, it's a genetic disorder and I have it from both sides, very heavily. So the chances of me also getting a child with Asperger is very big, and I don't know how that would turn out. So no, I'm not gonna get a child. And then I am not so fond of the idea of giving birth. Like, I'm having a hard time getting vaccines, so like everything seems so very unappealing, like carry a child and having back pain and like stomach pain, and when it kicks and you feel nauseous and like maybe you pee yourself and stuff like that, and just like I don't want someone to feel offended. Like, it's just my opinion. Like, I don't want it done to my body. You do you, and such. And even though you have like epidural, or what's it called, like when you give birth, it still look hella painful. And if you do C-section, like mama, I'm born with C-section, and my mom don't recommend that because you're very affected for like a month after, she said. Like, different people, it's different for different people, but like still you have to be put to sleep, or on the heavy pain killers and stuff like that, and it's a very heavy operation, and the body has often like hard time healing from that, and then you have to take care of the child, and just seems so not my thing. So I actually planned on sterilizing myself. Like, I may talk about it like later on. I planned on doing videos, if I still do videos by then, on like the process and such, but it's very further in the future because I haven't turned 18 yet, and in Sweden you aren't allowed to get sterilized until you're 25 unless for specific reasons like gender transition or near-death experience from childbirth or stuff like that. So that ain't relevant right now. Alright. Talk about money. Is it important to you to provide for a family financially if you choose to have one? Is it important to you that you earn more than your partner may have? Do you prefer to pay for things like dates? Are you uncomfortable when other pays for you or offers to pay for you? Well, like, first of all, I plan on becoming a game developer, which pays very much, or a lot, often. Like, it depends on the country, but here in Sweden, a game developer on average gets like 30,000 Swedish crowns before taxes a month, which is kind of sort of, I think it is like $4,000 a month before taxes. Like, in Sweden we pay taxes like, I think it is 10% of your monthly income that you pay. Like, so I would maybe earn $3,000 a month, which is still a lot. So if I did have a partner, unless she or he is also a game developer or programmer or such, I'd probably pay for most of the essentials and stuff, and I would have a problem with paying for a date, because in Sweden we don't, like, if someone would order me to pay for everything, I would be like, bitch, no. Like, in Sweden we are a lot about like equality and stuff. That's all the questions there was, and as you noticed, like, the light suddenly changed because in the middle of recording, thankfully not in the middle of the sentence, my camera died. Well, both the battery died and the memory card was full. So I had to recharge the batteries and delete some stuff. Like, luckily it wasn't important stuff, I just forgot to delete previous materials. So I went to buy some painkillers and stuff, and then I almost forgot to record, so it got kinda dark. This is Elin, reporting in from Sweden, where it's dark outside, so I have to change the lighting every time I record. but it's okay. And remember, tomorrow is another day, and I love you all out there. Someone always does. Goodbye.